Good morning, everybody, and welcome back. DADBEAR.Downtime and another live stream episode of our Space Engineers Apex Survival Series Space Stories chapter. Get our stream monitoring set up here. Hope you guys have had a great day/weekend. I certainly did, because my Seattle Seahawks destroyed the Patriots. Could not have asked for anything better. Unless we skunked them. I mean, that would have been cool. But doesn't matter. We're good. Hope you guys are doing great. Got a little bit of stuff we need to kind of talk about. Where is the moth? Moth. Okay. We're gonna get to the moon moth. Bring it in close over here. I think I've been waiting for it. We'll see, but and I will not what I was, of course. Let's see. Okay, so we got some stuff happening. And let me talk about that real quick before we get into what we're doing on today's episode. So, you may have noticed I put out a post that we're going to have a new series coming soon. And we are, put a little asterisk on this, we're pretty close to being ready to kick that off. So that may happen as early as this Friday. And if you haven't seen the post, a real quick synopsis. The name of the scenario is Henry's Hardass's Final Exam. This is a scenario that was created by Cosmic Donut, and I hope you all are familiar with that name. Fantastic content creator, fantastic space engineer. They have a Discord channel, Home with Cosmic Donut. Check that out. They run scenarios on YouTube. They've done some great ones working with some of the stuff that Wellington 6012 has put out. Far From Home, did a fantastic series on that. Close to Home, done a great series with that. And currently running a series on YouTube about, with this scenario, Henry's Hardass's Final Exam. Very entertaining, very cool. And we're going to be doing that as a series also. I've gotten his blessing. Very clever hardcore survival scenario, which is the beginning of what hopes to be a series of scenarios that you can continue from one, starting with Henry's Hardass's Final Exam, And then there will be another, he's working on another scenario that would be a sequel to that, and then so on and so on. So some very interesting restrictions and environments. Really looking forward to it. Started a practice playthrough on that. It is still a work in progress. So currently there are some issues that will need to be rectified before we can start the series. That's why I'm hoping we'll get an update on that here very soon. So, but that's what's going on with that. Just give you a heads up, if you want some details about the scenario, check out that post on our community tabs on the DADBEAR.Downtime YouTube channel page. And it has the description as written by Kaz, so you'll know exactly what we're going to be looking at. So definitely do that. Check that out. It will be really cool. I need to make sure that we own everything here. Hydrogen is good. This is a habitat module. Make sure we own everything in here. Stations. And the reason I'm just doing this real quick, see, we had a narrow door that was not owned. I don't want there to be any, get that solar panel. Go ahead and select everything. We're gonna me. There we go. Okay, this will be space. Okay, so a couple things we're gonna need to get out there and do a little bit of, call it hacking, but it's really just grinding. This one? Nope. There we go. Now we can do it. Because we're going to be spending some time today collecting these modules. And these modules, I don't want any of the blocks to be considered hostile as we approach with whatever ship we decide to bring to tow these back, I guess is the right word. Check out, this is where our bomb was. This is material, so this is not going to be an issue. We have another habitat module over here, and then we've got some debris over there we're going to take care of. This has got everything here. Get that industrial cargo container. Do a quick tap on it with the grinder. There we go. That back. And then we're going to make sure everything owned by us. And then lastly, we've got an area over here. About go. When the music changes like that, I work. Visitor. Pirates here. There's a door. Weird this one is. Okay. Strange. Making sure. Everything is going to be owned by us. We don't want any turrets getting confused. That's ours. Here. Control panel, everything. Nothing is no access. E? Ooh, timer block. We got to get that. Timer block. Guy right here. Here we go. Okay, so we got that. There's a little bit of scrap up here, which is fine. We are gonna take the opportunity to salvage some of this stuff. Throw it in the cargo containers that are and they are available. All right, we need to make sure everything by us. One is, I'm going to call this one particularly important because got the hydrogen. Okay. Everything should be owned by me here. Good. Yep. Okay. Going to need to figure out how we're going to be together. I feel like it would probably be a better actually find a way to and if we can do so in such a way that actually resembles a somewhat finished product, that would be ideal. So I feel like our mining barge is probably going to be the better way to go, since we have the mag plates. I feel like that's probably going to be the better way to go. And instead of the miner, our bulk miner, what we're probably going to end up doing is we will bring one of the hull breakers back with. Probably going to be the better way to go. Let's do that. We're gonna get headed back. Let me just make sure we've got full salvage. Let's try to find a different color. We'll also try to take the opportunity to perhaps bring some materials back. Repair some of those things. We'll have to see. Detector. Do we have detector? Got entity list. Yeah. We're gonna have to check that out. We'll do that on the way back also. From what I can see, that's a, it looks like it's a solely atmospheric. And if that's the case, it's, I don't know if it's really something we're going to be able to do a lot with. Maybe something we end up having to grind down. But our new scenario, though, final exam is going to be challenging, and again, if you look at the description that Cosmic has provided, there are 3 different levels of difficulty for the start: an easy, medium, hard. On my test run, I started at medium. But for the series, we're going to do what we've done in the past and use a random number generator to choose which start we're going to. The medium difficulty start is definitely doable. I'll be honest with you. There's a certain amount of trepidation anytime I start a new scenario, about, a little bit of anxiety about trying to get things, try to make immediate progress towards success. I'm looking for those early wins to kind of get ahead of the game. And once I kind of get over that and realize, okay, perhaps it's not necessarily going to be as difficult as I thought. Got a new wreck. That's not the one I want. Let's go ahead and get. This is. Okay, so this. Let's change this to moon. This is 1. This is 2. There. Quick look. Oh my goodness. That is. That's a small grid? That is small grid, but it looks massive. We're definitely gonna have to check that out. Definitely have to check that out. Very cool. There's a lot of guns on that though, so very careful. Nice that we're getting the wreck detector pings though. To get... You need to try to get a camera on board. Or I also want to... I think I would like to put... swap out some of these spotlights we have on the side here. For floodlights. And then perhaps add a spotlight. Well, I've kind of got it already set up that way. Yeah. We might swap them though. Floodlights are down on the bottom toward the center. I might put the spotlights in the center and then floodlights up. Get more. But I would like to get a camera. Look at how slow are slowing down. But yeah, we're going to jump in the... we're going to take a hull breaker with us. Down to like... I think our... dock... I am also going to... Oh, it's right there. I forgot I had put in this docking station. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of the... merge block. Kind of lucky there. Pretty good. There we go. Charging. Go ahead and decompress. I think I want to move the. I think I just want to swap these lights out. I feel like having the floods on the outside gives us a little bit wider light path. Light. I think that. Try to get me every time. Go. I also need to remember to make a blueprint. About that. Not going to be as good looking because these are not offset like the offset spots are. Yeah. I am very much looking forward, though, to that new scenario, and I hope you guys... I'm really excited. You guys get a chance. Not only for the fact that we've kind of been looking for a new scenario to work with, but also because Cosmic made. I just think it's gonna be a lot. Go ahead and move our. Let's go ahead and make sure we don't have anything in this particular. Cargo. I don't think we're gonna need it. Large. Oh, that's right. I gotta pull this out. Damn it, I forgot. Through this stuff. Not gonna hurt. Having a few parts is not going to be detriment. Charge their lights. Now we just need to get which. Build a hull breaker. The one with cargoes? This is the one we cleaned up. Okay. Cleaned up. We put extra. This is a reactors. No, just add a little bit. It's not gonna hurt. We should be a lot. Light at the bottom. Not great, but it's not terrible. Charge. I did kind of purposefully, up a new word there. Purposefully build two different orientations of connector here on them for this very sort of thing. Actually, it would probably be good for me to set up a sensor on the mining barge that when it senses come in, it automatically turns on zero. Probably the better way. Charge. You bet. In the probably. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and we've got. We do have there is a little bit of risk involved in taking the mining barge. We do not have a survival kit here. Can and will make stopping by our wreck detectors thing. It's there. Front. Yep. Signal. So we're going to head back toward the module salvage. Trying to think of how we may, like, what may be the best way to use that. I have an idea. Need to we need to bring some parts along. Last minute ideas. We know we have some connectors on board. The modules that are at the moment, they're not functional. And we've got hydrogen, 2 habitat modules, and a cargo module. Or go ahead and throw this in. Not a cargo. And put it in a shit on there. Why not? I can pull it out. If we are able to salvage the wrecks, again, I don't suspect any reason why. Then we may even decide to bring those back to the trade station and sell them. Come on. Grab some merge blocks. Really hoping it's out of the mining barge. Aren't any. I did not see any ion thrusters there that would need air. Okay. Crazy. A lot of large tubes. Oh. Extra components. Okay. Halfway full on that connector. Seems a little crazy that that many components are necessary. Oh, I don't know. We create one computer, huh? There we go. Okay, so that's the merge blocks. That should allow us to connect things somewhat. It's really hard to those escort vehicles sometimes are. I'm going to use the term highly aggressive, just skittish. Even if you're not doing anything, if they get close enough to you, they see you as a threat and they come and attack you. I think we're good here. All right. See what we can do. All right, so the first thing we're going to try to do is we're going to try to stop by wreck detector ping number 2. It's not going to be an easy capture. So guess we'll see how that. Camera on. I really. Oh, I don't need it. I've got the turrets. Keep forgetting about them. Four kilometers away. 4.5 kilometers. Okay, and that thing Still looking pretty big. The turret. Try to get a good look. There's a possibility. There is a possibility that I can get to this thing from the back. What it looks like we're facing. So, monster. I am slightly familiar with this guy. I think I've encountered one before. Keep an eye out for the... I don't believe the missile turrets are going to target us, but the Gallon turrets certainly will. So... the good thing is we're not so far away that from the base that if we do die, we'll spawn there, and hopefully we'll be able to get back here and stuff back. LC. Pop a kelp crisp. Get the banana beef. Go in there. See you. Banana beef. Shouldn't need guns. I'm gonna eat. I've got because I think I can cut out the Gatling gun, Gatling turret on the left side. Trying to get a sense of the... within 100, it's gonna get B. Not have been able to get in there. Luckily, it did not target us. So need tap into here. Hear it. Just don't see it. Tough to get that guy. And right now, I don't know if the missile fire. Again, I don't know if fire at characters. So, might be different. Let's take our chance with the missile turret on the bottom here. Here. I think we're gonna be okay here. That beep could be coming from a cockpit. Could be coming from a remote control. Not really sure, though. So much heavy armor on the thing. Auto cannon. Careful of the auto cannon. See if I can get this Gatling turret. Auto cannon. Gotta be. There it is. Yep, got me. Right in the face.
Health low.
Okay, F. Let's get.
Energy low.
Oh, that sucked. Okay. So let's grab some food. Here. Can't run. Food. This is the challenge of the... Well, it's one of the restrictions of the mining barge. What am I looking for? Kelp crisp. So we're gonna head back to. We're gonna jet over to the mining barge, and the hard part, we're gonna have to make the run to. Come on, where are your wreck detectors? Try to get our body, which could be challenging now that we've ground on that wreck. Shoot, I almost hit that. Wow. Would have been really, really bad. Things are going to be different this time approaching. Side 500. Okay. Pop one of those. Now we also need to start thinking about our sun exposure. Okay, right now. Okay, so we got a missile over here. Gatlin's at the top. I think, okay, so we know the autocannon's over there and can mess with us. Take care of it. See anything there? Here. Okay. Got that Gatling gun. And another one down here. And another autocannon. The drone doesn't cause an issue. Okay. Got that one. One, two, three. Got a Gatling gun over here we need to take care of. That one's going to be harder because it's tucked in. Yeah, that one's... we can get up. Roll seeds. Got the Gatling turret on the back. Okay. Let's see. Ideally, we'd be able to get in here and... Oh, here he is. Hard to get. Somebody just shot at me.
Your health is low.
Can't tell if that was...
Energy.
That may have been one of the turrets on board. I think that's... So, we got in range of something there. Which sucks. Med bay, no. Okay. And what really sucks is that just did a ridiculous amount of damage to us. Not only us, but the grid itself. Now, the only good thing I'm kind of going for is so much heavy armor on. Done too much. What I don't see, body look. Almost correct. We're gonna try the same thing. We're gonna try to approach. Hopefully not get shot at. Food. Getting our body might be a little more difficult just because of I think that came from below. Where it seemed to come. Don't have anything inside. Is it possible that munitions drone shot at us? Just having a hard time. Having a hard time believing that's what caused it. Okay. Well, let's see. We've got... I'm almost inclined to think that was a... That's my thought. Gotta be careful. I think I've gotten shot trying at this angle. Close. He like locked in on me there. Let's see. We got everything on this side. Trying to remember where the door to this is on. Can one, two. Gotten that one. Gonna be a pain, but can't recall if I've gotten those guys. Not. Got killed, but yep. Those are flares. Gotta be careful though. In. Finding the way in. Part so far. Bottom did.
Meteor storm inbound.
Okay, if I can get the auto cannon. I have to be quick. Like real. And I gotta do it without getting posted by the Gatling gun. A little dance in there. Now it's time to get the Gatling over here. He's taken care of. Got a missile at the front. I think it's a missile. Front. Watch out. Shot by the All right, let's see. We've got that. Got everything on this side. There's the button. We just got the stuff on the top over here now. Guys. I think that's the last of the turrets. Crap. Come on. Give me a little bit of my health back. Mr. Kilpatrick, how you doing? Do you use any weapon mods? I do not. I do not. Exposure level down. I think I'll be able to hook this guy to... We may hook this guy to our rear connector.
Energy low.
Didn't bring a rad kit, did I? Not. Get in there. I need to get in there for the... Oh, if the door works. That's the problem. Can't take that chance yet. Let's see. Can't jump in front of those guns. They will light me up. 45. Do I have time to get all of them? 45. I think that's the only one I have to get. Shoot me. I think this will have gotten all the turrets. I'm almost out of power.
Energy critical.
Where are you? Saw you up here. Where are you? On. 8. Button. Oh, a button. I think that's to open the top. I got fooled. Okay. Do a quick run back to... And back to the mining barge. Just to refuel. For 5. Go down. I've been using a mod that gives me autocannon turret. For large grid? I know a lot of people will use... Okay, gotcha. I know a lot of people use rotors with... It's either rotors or hinges with the small grid head, and then attach small grid autocannon turrets to them, and that has worked. That has worked for them. Give me just a minute, guys. I need to make a. I need to take a quick break. Flat cannons. Oh, see, flat cannons. I am finding myself leaning more and more toward the type of turrets that provide point defense so much, rather than like big damage dealers, like artillery turrets. The stuff I worry about more are like the small, fast movers. So, point defense stuff, that's why I tend to stick with Gatling turrets or custom turrets. You won't see me typically go bigger on a turret than an assault cannon, just because of the rate of fire, the accuracy. Give me just a minute, guys. Sorry, I need to make a quick break. That's going to include, I have to let the dogs out for a few minutes. So 10, maybe 15 minutes. Hopefully we'll be back. Can't think of anything else. So I'll be back shortly. Let's see. Okay. By wandering merchant. Head and one of those. Throw. Fill the hydrogen. Should have been able to get that. Okay, let's find. Gotta find the top. Stay away from the front. Oh, got by these. There it is. Get there without getting shot. Yeah. Right. This is a I would probably call this like an insertion vehicle. Like a drop, kind of like a drop pod type thing. I do think I have a blueprint for this. These are some of the control seats we were hearing. There's a survival kit. Oh, and cryopods. This is a really, I mean, it's a really detailed build, which really well done, obviously. Do still have close. And getting back there is, it's not. But let's head up to the cockpit. Maybe we'll get lucky. Oh, we can get in there. Okay. Get these. Main cockpit. We'll be able, right. We can. In it. They were smart to take that out of the. Take that out. Let's see what else we got here, though. And firework launcher control. The Fornita is the name of this particular grid. Damn it. We're dropping frames again. You guys will have to let me know if we're. We should not be dropping frames. Not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. $51,000 kbps. Okay. Okay, so power back up there. This door first. Just the remote control. I think this is going to be the last thing. We captured it. Okay. It's ours now. We have these maintenance caps, obviously. This wise. Good. Everything. It's all ours now. Okay. Go ahead and change the information. This is Fornita. I really don't understand what's going on with the frame rate, guys. I'm sorry. Let's find out what we've got. There shouldn't really be anything but ammo. A little bit of ice, yeah. The normal stuff. With our, just remember, if you're using the Rex or the Wreckage NPC, mod, you're gonna have, there's not gonna be any like serious It's mostly you're just gonna get the ammo. There will usually be some ice, a little bit of fuel if it's got reactors. Yeah, that's pretty. Ammo, ice. Real quick, let's take a look at the tanks. 100%. Oxygen tanks. Take this in slow. Gotta turn the atmospherics off. There's no... timer blocks or ramp. No lane. Let me go ahead and try to show you. Okay, so the ramp. In gear. Not working. Oh, okay, there went the... see the landing gear. Check to see if that's still working. Oh, yeah, okay, so the Fornita, interesting ship. Ton of heavy armor. So if you're looking for metal grids, definitely worth going after. As you can see, it's got a lot of hydrogen, so that's worth salvaging if you're using hydrogen. It is very heavily armed, and when complete, when it's repaired, it should be able to take a pretty decent beating. You can also carry setup for 4 people. So if you're doing co-op or multiplayer, usable. The design is, I mean, it's... I don't really want to use the word, the term bricky. But it's also a fairly low profile. And the front with the angling should deflect incoming fire pretty well. What else? It does have atmospheric capability. A ton of repair, though. If you're getting it from a wreck detector ping, you're going to have a lot to repair. So my plan is, since we have the self-maintenance unit, what I will probably do is, this would be a great ship to perhaps demonstrate that with. But in order to do that, we're gonna have to do the creative trick cut and paste. So just we'll demonstrate. There's so much heavy armor here. So much heavy armor. The other thing we'll want to do is we're going to add we'll add the projection to it, so it completes the whole, even the. So we've got a connector on the port and the starboard side. We're going to use our cameras for guiding that into place. Be able to quick turrets. And set this up for weapon systems. Rocket turrets. Are going to set up. Okay, so they're not set to shoot meteors. I don't auto can. Feel like the. Go ahead and turn meteors off. Auto cannons. These guys definitely. Almost in the middle. Themselves lined up here. To avoid getting burnt to a crisp, we're going to use the vertical setup here. Drop frame thing is crap out of. And I'm not that savvy enough. What's going on right now? Apologize. That's the 1 forward camera, 2. Pretty sure the camera isn't. You're not. Nope. Behind it. Wait a little bit. Back up. Turrets. There you go. Turn off that. Off that. Turn off all of the thrusters. Five. 4 toolbars. All we gotta work. If okay, so lined up there, we should not have any issues. Hopefully, we don't end up shooting anything with our own turrets. Better. Ramp. Cool. Good job. I think we're missing the other. I think we're missing the other lane. Yeah, I think that's why we're not seeing those. Dead end. Up. Okay. That can get clangy sometimes. Give you a heads up. It can get clangy. So. Okay. So our next wreck detector. Go ahead and get rid of wreck detector ping. Zero 02. Yeah. We'll get it going. Get some sparks in there. But it is a complicated build. Where's my other? And you can see for a small grid ship, that is not a small build. I mean, our mining barge isn't huge. It's not huge, but it's a decent sized ship. And that Fornita, being a small grid, is pretty sizable. Take this is our next target. This is a small atmospheric like drop pod. Really all this is. This would probably be a good, depending on what the inside looks like. I don't think the survival can work. Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah. Decent. Atmospheric, of course. Has an O2H2 gen survival kit, and it also has Okay. Not fantastic. We are going to need to slow down early enough that we don't get within range. It doesn't carry any weapons, but our ships, even though they're set to target weapon systems, I don't. So. That looks over there. Fairly certain that's. Go ahead and start slowing down. Now my intention here is to, we'll go capture that, then we'll bring in
Meteor storm inbound.
guns thing. Right turn. Turrets are on. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and take this in. Just because it'll be. Once we take ownership of it, probably go ahead and start grinding it down. Maybe we'll get lucky and while we're out here. What we got up there? We got something at 9.15. Oh, we got another module set. A missile and a. Wonder if we could possibly. Beat the. Bye. All right. Thought I had my feet on. Okay, we're gonna need to do this. I don't believe it. Hold on. Might be all we need to take. Okay. And see, all we've got here are ice. If you've got parachutes on board, a wreck, it may have canvas for the parachutes. Got this. This is kind of a, I'm going to say this is a little bit of an overpowered starting vehicle if you use a starting vehicle. You were to use a little bit more. It's got a basic refiner. I mean, it's starter exploration ship. It's not bad. I mean, it's got stuff. So. Not really anything here. Okay, I mean, we could take this and we could, in fact, you know what, that's, we could probably sell this at the trade station. Get a little bit more money. That might be the way to go. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We go back and we'll go grab the barge. Reason we have to, sometimes we tap the door. They're on a timer. They're ordered to shut every like 8 seconds. God. what I'm probably going to do is we'll attach this guy on the left mag plate. Uh, Pretty easy. Although I might have, we might have to put a strut out. Strut out just to get it from. I don't know if it's set as a station or. Closer look. Off. Don't need that. Now, the funny thing is should happen. We only have survival kit nearby. By carrying this around with us, we're carrying our own survival kit. Take this. Take this. Add the steel plate to here. That. Oh, me. I don't want. Good. Edge. Locked position. Not gonna cook anything. And it is a station. And probably would have taken an abundance of caution. You got to be careful sometimes when you look up the stuff that is. Change the name of this. It's going to be large grid, basic, ammo, survival, odd. All of this shit. Bye. Okay, let's go ahead and get rid of wreck detector ping 1. That. Where is our... Made it dark too, so... Okay, so our module salvage. Like that lost observer drone. Coming hard. Hopefully it doesn't get shot up. That's my hope. All right. We got 20 kilometers, so I'm going to go ahead and take this opportunity. A little bit of food. There's better. And grab her. We do have limited conveying network here, so if I can ever get the issue with uploading stuff to the top figured out. Happening. Can, signal. River drone well behind us. Wonder if he turned around. Oh no. Oh no 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 no. Okay. Alright, so we've got a broken connector. 6. 10. Where are you? Come on. Fornita. Need you to stop. Okay, so we lost the connector. There was... Something was hurting the... part of the reason why I brought parts. Not for the Fornita, of course, but because I expect us to have similar issues with the connector. But you can see it just suddenly fell off. And if you, I mean, you may have noticed, I did not just put on the brakes, because putting on the brakes doesn't slow the Fornita down, it just slows mining barge. The Fornita would have. Where'd it go? Yeah, this. Damage. Stop moving. We didn't have here. Not. The reason I should have gone to make sure we've got. Okay. Should be good. Whole thing. We've got enough mass on it to have. One likes to have a little bit before it maneuvers well enough. The power hungry bird. Camera's behind it. Yeah, I damaged that camera. See, I wonder if been noticing some, I'm gonna say, odd connector behavior recently. I don't know if that's what's causing it. Because now the camera on the other side is. Shouldn't be moving. Shouldn't be any sparking. Is the here. Off. Go lighten up that mag a little bit. Gonna unlock. Pull back in. Don't be in that. What I did there is while it was still under magnetic pull, I thrusted away from it a little bit to get a little bit of space between work. Didn't come on, man. Get my fingers on the right button. Oh. Would have cooked there, but okay. Get lined up better now. Bring that. Observer drone is coming out. I'm not complaining. We really don't need it. Play a little bit. Lock. Hopefully that will take care of that. Get I don't know if gravity's going to affect. Ramp. Probably wouldn't hurt. Blocks. Box. Should be able to continue now with it. Did the wrong way. Coordinate is the fun. Put the 50. I think I can get. Oh man, I just realized I may have accidentally accidentally. I'm still wondering how we should try to get these things grouped together. Feel like perhaps stacking the habitat module on top of each. We can go the cargo on one side, hydrogen on the other. Yeah. I like that. Go. They're going to have to clean up the habitat modules. They're going to have to clean up the habitat modules before putting those together. All right, guys. Been another hour. Going to take a quick break, and what do you call it? When we get back, start working on these two modules that are closest to us, and one is a habitat module, if I'm correct, and the other is the hydrogen module. So we may work on getting those connected together since they're close, and then figure out and then work with the other two modules slightly further out. And then at some point what we'll do is we'll bring the hull breaker over, grind down what's left of what was the booby trapped module. And then just we'll hook up and we're heading back toward the new module random encounter. We'll see if we can actually beat that trap. Don't know if we can or not. So I will be back shortly. Again, be taking the dogs out for a few minutes. So this may end up being the last break ended up being closer to 15 minutes. So let's just expect 15 minutes around about. Yes, Dolly. I said that's right. So, you excited? Yeah, we're ready to go. So we will be back in a moment, guys. right. That was a little better. I think 15 minutes was probably the better expectation. So. See what we got going on. Sucked. Oh, okay. All right, so this is habitat module. Yes, habitat module. Okay. Quick. Let's check out what we've got network-wise. One small little... That's it, huh? Dang, huh? It's in... Okay. Yeah. I'd hoped for better. I'd hoped for better. Be nice, guys. Be nice. This is... I think this is habitat also, correct? This is habitat. A little different. I think we lost... Dolly, you're gonna have to get down, baby. Right now. You went outside. Outside, baby. You're good. I think we're missing, like, almost this entire portion here. These bucks. Okay. E. Grab. No, honey. Come on, sweetie. I love you. This is not climbing lap time. Okay? You were outside. You got to go outside. Okay? No. Sorry, guys. Just trying to crawl on my lap. He was one of the smaller dogs, maybe. He's 51 pounds, so... You go. Go see Mama. Okay, so my plan here is... No. Ollie. Ollie, no. No, baby. Come on. Go lay down. Go lay down. Go lay down. He's gonna give me a hard time, guys. Be difficult. So what I want to do here is we're going to go ahead and we'll get the debris stuff taken care of, and I want to trim off the sections that are blocks that are all like damaged blocks. Stop. For this one by hand. Grinder. I believe section stations didn't move. These little flaps, these little pieces of panels that look like blown out. Dolly, come on, baby. It's okay. Okay, you're not climbing up in my lap. All right, guys, give me just a minute. Gotta get her set up with some. Hopefully. Again, we only want to get the ones that are kind of flipped up. All the others. Ah. Around here, we'll go take care of the guy. went pretty well. Okay. Right. Got over here. A couple. Connect through there, so. I think we got all the bear stuff off of there. Here. Huh. Still don't know. I'm wondering if I should take... I should take the beacon off that. And then work in some conveying. Although I don't know if I've got the parts to do. I also feel like the habitat module. Let me find out if these are actually... Okay. Habitat model 01. Hydrogen. Call hydro. Here, up here some. The other hydrogen. The other. Go. There it is. In the dark. So hard to see. Stuff, because I don't know if blocks that I can. Oh, it does. This. Okay. See, there's timer block. This is the back. Connector. No connector. Which means there's no connector on the other hat. Kind of a very strange setup. I think the habitat module would have a place where stuff. There's no oxygen farm on this thing, so it's got power. Ideally, there would be a way to connect it on both sides. Mm-mm. No, baby. Play with your keys. Come on. Go play with your keys. All right. Mm-mm. Come on, Dolly. Love you, sweetie. Mom. Go play with your keys. Got a vent here.
Inventory full. Inventory air storm inbound.
Where's this? On turrets.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
This way too. Dolly. Come on. I like one of these. Okay. Air vent. Could put a connector. Yes. The problem is we still don't have a this side. It's gonna help out. Unless we turn that entertainment system into a cargo container. No, not getting fried. Not the way. Not the way. Go together, but we might. Hi, girl. Mm-mm. No. He's giving it to me today, guys. Well, I don't have anybody watching right now. God, man. What are you doing? Okay, so kind of what I was thinking is it's like, well, do I put bases? do I connect the habitat modules lengthwise together? But that doesn't really help me, because the halves that I personally try to stick together, one of them. Excuse me. Like this whole wall is gone in the other one. But this whole area is gone. Like missing the whole, what I'm going to call the front half, because it's got the end. What did I try to hook? I was thinking of stacking the habitat mod and then putting like the hydrogen out this way, cargo out this way. But because there's no inherent like air network in here, doesn't really okay. This I didn't come any of this. I thought I would. Thought I did. $50. Ollie. All right. I see a girl. I see you. I hate to say this, we may end up having to cut this stream short just because Dolly, for some reason, is being very needy. And while she's the youngest, or probably the most childlike, I don't want her feeling that she needs something. Be too busy for her. Whatever reason, she seems to be very needy right now. She wants to get up and up in my face and cuddle. So, goodness, girl, you're so big. Hold the headphone off my head. You need some dad bear. All right, guys. Unfortunately, I'm going to need to cut this. I need to cut this short. The So, that module. All right. Planet. You are such a silly girl. Such a silly girl. I told you. Told him I'm going. Right, okay. Okay, guys. And sorry for the short stream today. Sorry for the breaks. Fortunately, with Dolly, we've just kind of come to realize that she needs to go outside every now and then. Don't want her getting bored because she's part husky. Hey, get out of there. Those of you who are familiar with huskies. Come here. So, we're going to go ahead and we'll go ahead and wrap for today. Again, sorry. I hope to have some answers to the dilemmas I am experiencing with the new scenario. I hope to have answers, fixes, or solutions to that tonight. If we can get those solutions in place and me get a successful test run done without any issues, we may start that series early as Friday, depending on how things go. If not, perhaps Monday. Not Monday. Apologize. Next week. All right. Okay. Anyway, I appreciate you guys who stopped by to watch today, and I appreciate the patience. I really do. I know those breaks have kind of become I'm gonna say a little bit of a nuisance, but again, we got to do what we got to do in real life, right? Again, thanks to everybody. Mr. Kilpatrick who jumped into chat. It was good seeing you, and I hope you guys have a great week. And I'll probably see you on Friday with our next stream. And you guys can see what I'm having to deal with right now. It is nuts. Anyway, damn. What do you call it? I again hope you have a great week. I look forward to seeing you guys. And until then, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and always, always be safe. Remember, close your visors. Don't forget your dampeners. Bring along a rag kit, and I'll see you on the other side. But until then.